we just turned in our quest to this person and they seemed kind of upset.
Randy,
so we're gonna ask them how
you
they're
well?
doing.
You seem distant.
I'm fine. Only a little tired, but well enough. Shall we look at the map?
Not until you tell me what is wrong.
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat trapped. In this room, and this settlement, and this life.
Oh no.
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
We're going on an
I don't
adventure.
know. There is much work to be done.
Stop.
Not an
Forget about alliances and responsibility for just a few hours. We could take a ride to Grandebridge or somewhere nearby for a change of pace.
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe another time. Now, what was it you needed?
Let's go.
Randy, take a break. Let's make for Grandebridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Of
Yes,
course.
let's go.
You said you were tired of all this, so
Self-care.
why not? Stretch your legs and fill your lungs.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right. Lead the way, Eivor.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Self-care.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I
Nice.
spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandebridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
So before we get going, because I
seem
anticipate
sad
fighting, because
today.
you know,
I
Assassin's
am.
Creed.
Sven was a good friend to me over the
We're
years.
gonna do some
I
upgrading.
know. I'm sorry I was not here to send him on his way. He was loved.
That he was. Well, suppose we honor him best by keeping the clan going. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
Makes it sound so selfish. It's like you probably need something. I mean, like I am like the one keeping this clan
May
going.
I see your stores?
It seems a little harsh to be.
You like the looks of that one?
Do you need something? Yeah, I think we're good to just upgrade this.
There. Better than before.
I like this. This is the Father's Axe that you get at the beginning, and I've kind of just used it for, you know, like literally the whole game. And so, I'm really enjoying it. And then let's see, what else do we want to upgrade? The rest of the equipment is just kind of like is what it is,
I can get you that one easy.
but I'm not sure specifically if I want to upgrade stuff. So I'm going to leave the rest of it. Leave the rest of it there.
Done for now.
I'm off.
So
Be
we'll head
well,
on out.
friend.
Put that gear to good use out there.
So, how do we get her a horse? Like, I can get a horse. Does she can, like, hop on with me? Yes, okay. I was really confused to what that was going to be. Okay, and then where are we going? It's way over there. So we have to cross, like, multiple rivers? Okay, okay. Oh, how's it going? Hope your day's going well, Justin. Is this just a giant drop right at the very beginning? Yep. You can tell I haven't really like explored around my village. I'm really enjoying it. I think... I don't know why I say I think. I can check. Yeah, 27 hours in. Yes, and so we are in England. Basically, like the tutorial portion is in Norway, and then from there you go into England. And so, and you can hop back and forth, so you don't have to like accomplish everything in Norway before you come to England. But once you get going, you kind of just continue to explore, and then like your basically like your circle of influence like expands out. You also like your horse bottom left like has an endurance meter, which doesn't get used up if you travel by road, but that means that you know have to travel by road. Which I don't know. I tend to not like to do. But I don't know. To each their own. Now, like I say that, and here I am stuck at like yeah basically stuck because I was like, oh, we'll follow the coast, and then the coast. Can we go up here? Yes. How is your day going, Justin?
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
That's good to know. I thought you weren't. Yeah, so you are able to go back, and I think that there's even like, just based on like the power levels in Norway, I think you will go back as part of the story.
Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grandebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Yeah, so like, judging by the power level, I think you do go back to Norway at some point in the story. That's a complete guess. Just because, like, I think there's an area in Norway
And
that's
here
like
we are.
power level
Welcome to
200 something.
Grandebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Okay, here we go.
Well, is that Eivor I see?
Ooh, what's this? Ooh, we got a big boy.
There is much honor to be earned fighting by your side, Eivor.
So this is something that you can do, is you can create these Jomsvikings, and then essentially they'll like show up in other players' games and they can hire them and you get like rewards if people use yours.
Join your blades
So
to mine.
you can like add them
Let ring the
for your
your
raiding
stay.
party.
It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Ranvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with Ox and Avoda. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly
Oh, what a
bandits having kept
coincidence.
nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
Yep.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take
Taking
from them what
stuff.
you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
We got things to do.
The bandits are camped on a river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Ranvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well.
So you have the ability to like
I have
auto
always
walk,
wanted to
which is kind of
experience the
cool.
world as you do.
And you'll like
And now I
follow the
will.
road.
Unless you have a more interesting day
And
planned
then,
for us.
We will help Magni and clear
If
these
you-
bandits.
sometimes it'll let
But do
you-
not be
okay,
rash
so it
when we
worked that
find them.
time.
The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
You can
Yes,
navigate
indeed,
directly to
my
the quest
lord.
objective, so
I
you don't
shall
actually
follow
like,
your
have to
order to
ride.
the letter.
If I did
and so
not
it'll
know
just, like,
any
take you
better,
along the
I
road
would
till
say
you
you're
get there.
teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There. The bandit camp.
All right, stay close and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
What do we get? I'm going to just sneak over here. Don't mind me. Pay no attention to the person clearly sneaking up to your camp. Let's get this person. Get off assassination.
Nicely done.
Assassinate this person. Probably not revealed, but oh well. Let's set a trap here. Back it up. Oh, she's already in there fighting everybody. You can come now.
Feel stronger already.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh, this person's from Richmond. So you came across a dude in a cave that would kill me in a fight, but he just straight up whooped me, so I thought I was going to come back after him after I got some. Yeah, I've had a few of those, especially like here in England. There's like a set of, I don't know if like witches is the right word, but
There. That's done.
but like
Now
they're
to
basically
deliver Maggie
witches
his horse.
and they are like way more powerful than the rest of the area they're in. We got a letter. Another night, another great haul. Ambushed a couple of Mercian soldiers. They were well equipped. Starting to fancy the spot. Fresh meat coming through. How dare they? Okay, so that's all done. Anything else to loot here? Please, that's cool. Yes, give me the stuff. And you know what? Did it not light on fire? I threw fire at the grass, and you're gonna tell me it didn't light on fire? Well, fine. What is this? Wheat, I guess? Huh. They just took my horse. Oh no, she took a different horse. Okay, here we go. A nice, successful raid as we just like trot back, and hopefully the town did not get attacked while we're, not there. Because that'd be a very like RPG
That
thing
was
to
a
do.
thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse, and if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
I heard they're talking like it was like crazy far away. It's like, no, we just like rode for like 5 minutes, tops. You're loving it so far, but every time I try to play, you're invited to play a raid or something in Destiny 2. Yeah, I completely get that. That's the challenge of having those group games that like your friend group plays. It's like when people want to get on and go, gotta get that equipment, get that grind.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods he is safe.
Woo.
And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She's here somewhere.
Oh no. Okay.
Over here.
I definitely thought that was gonna be that she was like.
Someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you.
To be honest, what are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Ranvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
She's got a very shiny necklace on.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
And like suddenly like a party appears. I also love how in RPGs you can tell people's importance by like how detailed their hair is. So like Eivor has like very detailed hair, but like the background people are just kind of like hair blobs. Stuff. Talking and focusing on the game.
Don't let her win.
Something shiny is happening and I am confused. Is it just like light reflecting? I cannot look. It must just be the sun coming into this building.
You're sweating.
Randvi's done you better.
Let's see. Trying to keep calm, yeah.
There you see.
Mom is just
You should not have tried to
showing mild
outdrink me,
symptoms.
Ranvi.
Yeah, I hope it
Cannot be
stays that
done.
way too. That's definitely
Strange. I see your lips moving so rapidly, yet all I hear is, thank you, Ranvi.
that's definitely a lot going on.
So,
I'm sorry to hear
are
that all
you
that's happening with
satisfied?
your family and
My head is
hopefully
ringing
things will stay
like a
calm.
bell.
More than satisfied.
Symptoms will stay
Now
mild.
come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Ugh, Ranvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already?
Challenge complete.
Well, I do hope to see you again. Randvi, return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
You gonna? Okay, you're gonna get on your own horse. Yeah, and I know they like what you've said. They've been doing a lot of in these past couple months to help with COVID stuff. So we know so much more now than we did before, and so hopefully everything will be good.
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Ranvi, Slayer of Bandits, Breaker of...
Why are you having her breaking hearts? She's married. Evil. Oh, unless I just like left a conversation early and that's what happened is that.
I name you Ranvi, Slayer of Bandits, Break...
What? Where am I going?
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place.
Okay.
I am eager
Use
to
the
see
game's
it.
gonna navigate us.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest.
Yeah, there's no way everything goes well at this tower, right? Like classic RPG trope. Like, oh, we're gonna go to this place and relax. Nope. Chaos ensues. This is a very roundabout place. Did it mess up and not take us there for some reason? Yeah, it rode us right past it. She stopped.
I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close very quickly. Is that what you mean?
Is a bad guy? He's a bad guy.
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What sort of question?
Got him.
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters. Eivor, entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her army to victory and prosperity. A rather appealing match.
I'm going to pretend your last words were taken by the wind, Ranvi.
If you must.
Where are we going? Oh, is she going to get to her horse that rode off because I killed that guy? Yeah. Oh, she's coming back. Oh, and somebody just came to investigate the body. That's fine. So we'll just keep going and assume that the guy doesn't see us because, you know, there's no consequences for things in Assassin's Creed. She's gonna stop. No, she's gonna stop. I find that I really, like, I don't know, I feel like archery is very overpowered in this game. Like, it's so easy to get headshots and stuff. And, like, archery tends to be, and maybe it's because I'm using like a one-handed weapon, not a two-handed one, but archery tends to be very, like, quick ways of getting kills. What's happening? She's stopping again. Just go straight towards her. Let's see what's over here. Hopefully we don't have to, oh, yep, giant drop. Okay, well, in that case, we will go around.
Look there. That must be the tower.
Oh, I've been here before.
Take the bridge.
Okay.
Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Well, we're climbing stuff. It's assassins. I don't think there's like an easy way to climb this. I mean, I feel like I say that. Let's see, did I pick
Keep up!
female
Mind where
yourself,
you
or
put
did you
your
let the
fingers.
animus pick?
These
I let the
stones
animus
are
pick, and then decided to just change it and stick with female Eivor. But it did choose at the beginning. I have had it switch me before I made the choice, but I ended up deciding to just keep it as female
You
Eivor.
climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
There have definitely been a couple lines where, like, I'm not sure if the dialogue's different between male or female, but
Well.
there's definitely been a couple
Look at
lines that
this.
feel, I don't know if, like, funnier or have better context when you're female Eivor. But I don't know how much. Man, that bird looks rough. Those wings do not look like
A stunning
do not
view.
look natural.
It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing. I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy
You
role,
picked female,
but
nice.
not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior, a Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as she pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd, to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true.
Whenever I stream,
Thank you for
whatever's
today.
going on with it,
Every
the
bit of it has been
mouths
a
get
dream,
very
and-
messed up.
And I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Woo. Eivor, you just talked
What
about
was
her
that?
being married.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from
We
myself.
just discussed this.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the mead, it may be the air, but there is no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. but the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time now. I care for you, Eivor.
Randvi, I do wish that I could indulge this feeling further, but that is not possible.
Of course, yes. I was foolish too. Let this be a dream then. A moment that never happened but in our minds. I would not wish you to see me so weak as that.
You need feel no shame.
I like her fox
This
scarf
stays
thing.
between us. And at worst, we had a beautiful day. As friends and kindred spirits.
More than enough for me. I would like to stay here, if it is all the same to you.
I would like that.
I wonder if these birds look as wonky when I'm not streaming, or if that's just going through the system, or what. There's definitely been some weird glitches, like even when I haven't been streaming and stuff like that.
Randvi?
Oh, she vanished. It's pretty impressive just to like fall asleep there.
Must have returned to the settlement.
Quest completed. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. Is it enough for 2 levels? Maybe not. Okay. Let's do this. What are we working towards? Oh, I think we're working towards this. No. What was I going for? I thought I was working towards something specific. I thought I was going over here for something, but now I don't. Oh, I like that though. I think we will work towards this perfect swing. It's a ways away. We are going to just go ahead and grab this just to... I can't believe I thought I was working... Was it this? Maybe I was working towards terror. Oh well, we're going to go to this right now. Back towards the village, and then keep going. And then I think we're gonna do a raid after we get this next quest, because I think there's one raid within my power level right now. So I think we're gonna do that and get us some more resources. And I guess actually that would have made sense to do before we came here. But I think it's this one. I think this is within our... Yeah, that's a 90. Yeah, so it's right back to where we were. Yeah, no big deal. Yeah, and we don't even have a better way to fast travel over there. Perfect. So we're going to go and get on... Oh, no, I want to customize my crew. Yeah, I really like the skill system, and I like that you can like in that bottom right you have that reset all skills like you're saying. I really like that. I've been keeping mine as is, but I'm kind of just like working my way around as I go, but it's definitely a cool system, and it's very open, which I think is pretty cool. You can, especially once you get these, like, the icons revealed, you can start kind of working your way towards the powers that you want. And so, like, if you're, like... Oh, that's what I was working towards. I was working towards parry damage. So I just completely went the wrong way there. But yeah, I really like what they did with it. And I think it's a great upgrade system. Because, like, you consistently upgrade quickly, which is pretty nice. Slot. Hold on. Where's my attack? And then it just kind of keeps the game going when you... It's kind of like that difference between, like, some games you don't level up very often, but you have, like, very, like, large level ups. And then in other games you level up slowly, but... or level up quickly, but have, like, minor things. and so I really like in this
I would
one
like
that
to
it's that quick
reorganize the
option.
crew.
And you level up very quickly, and I think that that's a cool system. Oh, I forgot I had Berna. So we're gonna. I don't know this system. Oh, so this must just be how I know them, or how they're being sent to me. So then let's do. Oh, and these are all community. None of these are my actual people I know. Let's put Burn it in. And then we're going to take out this person and put in this guy. And so, like, these people are, like, Berna and Finnear are people that I met through the story. And
Good
so
for now?
I don't know if they always join your crew or if it's based on...
I must take my leave. So long.
It's based on decisions that are made or things like that, but... Oh, there's all these people... All my crew leaving the ship that we're about to get on. Cool. Okay, let's go over here. How far away is that? 16?
Man your oars.
I think it's so funny that, like, people's young Vikings or whatever they're called look so much, like, more intense than everyone else because you can customize their armor. River.
You must row in these waters.
Cool. I mean, I still want us to follow the river.
Sail out!
And we'll have this navigate us there. I do wish that you could, like, go into your menu and it would, like, navigate you there while you were in your menu, but oh well. Ooh, I can go into this area now. Good, but let's go cinematic camera. This. But while we're here, if you're in chat, hope you're having a great day. Glad you could be with us. As always, this is First Geek for 11, playing some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You can check out the podcast Monday nights at 6:45 Mountain Time, right here on Twitch. And I'm going to hang out and be a part of that. And that, I'm just kind of going through. It's been a while since I've been able to do a gameplay stream. I just kind of haven't typically been in the mood to get everything set up whenever I have had time to do a stream. And so... I just kind of have not been out there. I meant to be playing a lot more Assassin's Creed on stream, but it just kind of hasn't worked out that way. And it is what it is.
Down, say! To your
This
oars!
down. How far away are we? Let's go back to see that. I think it's really funny that they like go to lower the mast, but all the ropes go away when they lower the mast. Then they put it back up, the ropes like magically reappear. Oh, I got a kitty! Just chilling on the boat. And yeah, so then like the ropes just like magically reappear when they go to lift the mast back up. But here's what it is. There's some resources, but we're not going to bother getting out of the boat. Let's see here. There's some stuff around. I don't think I've been to this area. Yeah, it's being discovered as we sail, so probably should have stopped to get those as I went, but oh well. We're just going to go and raid this thing and use that to grow our village some. One of the things that I really kind of found interesting as playing this is like the very stereotypical like RPG main character trope of you're the one that can just like walk in and take anything and all that kind of stuff. Ooh, very good turn. Why did we do that? I tried to like take command when I saw we weren't going to make that, and then it just didn't work. Well.
I thought be still.
So just kind of got stuck. It's super weird. That hasn't happened before. You love the suit you get in Spider-Man now. It has the cat in the backpack. Yes, I'm excited to get into that. I'm hoping to play it around Christmas time since that's when it's set. It's like on my Christmas list. I'm super excited for that game. Oh, I got scoopers just for discovering this place. Nice. I just got that guy out.
Keep at the neat thing.
But I do like that in a lot of games they're like, I just did not want to do that. No, put him down. Put him down. Oh, well, now it's on fire. Perfect. Perfect. Just, there we go. We got there. We got it. Okay. Well, that wasn't very nice. Got him. You get your hidden blade pretty quickly after you get to England. Oh, sorry, pretty quickly right before you get to England. But yeah, it was a lot earlier in the game than I expected. I thought it wasn't going to be until it was very late, but I mean it's probably in the first like couple hours
great.
that you get it. Okay, thought there was supposed to be. Oh, it's up above us. For some reason, it put this very heavy chest way up here. Do what you gotta do. Got our flanks. Jump again. Okay, I know we don't need the raspberries, but that's okay. So we need the key. Where did the person get the key go? Did we get the key? Is that this guy? Oh, it was. Okay. Here, let's get this.
Hey, can't do this alone.
Treasure, Eivor.
Okay, well, that's cool that you found lowly treasure. Now help me open the big treasure. Ooh, raw materials. Close me in. Yeah, when you get the hidden blade, it'll do the assassinate tutorial, and it'll teach you all that stuff. That I think Justin, you said you've played the other ones, and so there's nothing special in that tutorial. Like they don't do, at least so far, they don't really do anything cool with the hidden blade. There's some fun banter, but there's not really anything crazy and exciting with it. But it's definitely a great addition.
All right, we have what we came for.
Like actiony the game was getting, or was up to that point. Like I said, I had really expected it to be a lot longer before they gave you the hidden blade, and like it was gonna be like a skill tree thing, but that is not the case. Okay, so what do we have that's near us over here? Okay, so we're done here. So let's go. One of my rules for traversal is that if something's within like 300 meters of where I am, I try to always go get it. Because that kind of just keeps you from having to double back too much. But this game, and I haven't played Odyssey or Origins, but this game feels very stingy with its fast travel points. Like, you can fast travel to any of the synchronization things, and then like sometimes places that have a dock, but like I think it's like places that have a dock that trust you, and so like there'll be kind of like big chunks of the map where it's like, oh, well, I can't easily get there anymore because I have to fast travel somewhere and then still ride there. But okay, so how do we get in this? Okay, so this is it. This is gonna be barred. Okay, so bless the except the few carrots, they turn black and all, but God Lord made them and they give sustenance. Okay.
The other side must be barred.
So the door is barred. Cool, cool. Can we climb up this? Is there anything on the top? There's almost never anything on the top, and that kind of makes me sad. Yeah. So how do we get in here? Oh, what is this? Oh, there's something under that. Okay, so is there a...
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Is there a thing? I don't seem like an underground... What's over here? We're gonna go over here and see if there's like a hidden passageway underneath this hill. There's a person. Yeah, like this cliff looks like a great place for a hidden passageway. Kind of thinking there won't be, but yeah, it looks like there's not. Nope. Huh. Well, okay. So I'm gonna go back to Ava. Oh, I see what I need to do. Duh. There's been a handful of these types of puzzles, and I felt dumb every single time. Where there's like a door barred, but there's a open place behind it that you can just shoot through. And that makes it so you can shoot the bars. I think it's like the second or third time something like that's happened, and I've missed it every time.
Here in solitude, forever enclosed, I forswear all earthly pleasures.
What are you doing in this dungeon?
I devote myself to solitary prayer, to confession and fasting.
I have broken the lock. You can leave.
But I choose to live this way. I am an anchoress. This is my entire life.
Sealed up here, all day and night for life. It is an odd way to worship.
I am at complete peace with the world. Can you say as much?
Ooh,
How can you be at peace with the world if you live beyond its reach?
I know the pain it can inflict.
Come outside. Your god won't be angry for just a few moments. Come. Come.
I will follow you. If only to feel the grass beneath my feet. I will repent when I return. I came here after the dark times. Pestilence and hunger. The death of my father. It has been years. I wonder what it will be like to once again feel a cool breeze.
She's been here
The
for
warm
years?
sun, the scent of lavender.
Wow.
The world! It is so beautiful. The Earth's beauty renews us. Thank you, stranger. My life begins anew.
That was it was a very rapid transition. But, okay.
We are of thy world, my lord, and thereof we are grateful. Please
That was a very, like, I guess I'll come out and see it, and then, oh no, I completely changed. Okay, what we get? Leather and iron ore, nice. That was the letter over there. So we're done. I'm sure that'll happen easy. Yeah, there's a... I've always felt silly, because, like, it's one of those that, like, I read in or like saw in someone's review. They're like, this type of thing will happen. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then even knowing that there will be times in the game when it does that, I still mess it up. Like, got him. That power feels very OP, but what do I know? So you get a power that basically, like, I think it's supposed to like basically be like you move super fast, but it's like they don't perceive you while you're using the power. And so it basically just like lets you sneak up on everybody. And so it's like, well, this feels a little strong. But it's fun, and that's why I use it. Oh, and we have skill points to use. Okay, now that we remember what we're going for, let's actually get like the right abilities. What is this? Stealth, okay. Don't know really. Fire resistance, cool. That's nice. One of the things I do wish was different about this is I wish that they would give you like a list of the abilities that you're near. Cause like, so like here it's like, okay, well I'm near this ability and I'm near ability damage. And then here I'm near health. And so it's like, if I actually like needed something, like it would be kind of cool to be like, to be able to like look through a list and say, oh, I'm close to that, let's do that. Or I can get that out of the way, let's do that. Oops, stuck. Let's do this. So these are like doorway puzzles. You're supposed to, they say, observe the signs and pass through the gates in the right order. So there's some sort of like, typically there's like a one of these things is not like the other. And that's the one you're supposed to go through. But this one looks, this is 5, 2, 1, 3. So I'm going to assume I just go in order because of the different crosses. So that was 1. That's 2. Where's that 2? There's multiple 2s. Let's try this one first. Sorry, thought I needed to sneeze. Oh, this is 3. Just kidding. Cannot count. So we'll do 2. This is 3 over here. This is 4. Oh, this is 5. And this is 4. I like how this is like a super straightforward puzzle and I'm just over here like, nope, did not count the crosses right. Very bright.
A meal is silent. He listens and looks about. So must a wise man be, who searches within himself.
Mystery complete. I always think it's super weird that people like, just like that mission structure of like, you go here and you eat this psychedelic thing, and then a consistent psychedelic thing happens between all of these things, and so. Like, I don't know if there's, like, some sort of Norse mythology around, like, passing through those gates. I don't know if that's, like, a thing, but we have enemies.
Best not to draw attention here.
Yeah, best not to draw attention, so we'll just start assassinating. That was not who I wanted to hit. We wanted to get this guy. Since he's like over here by himself, but and then something interesting that they do is like they do this little mini game that lets you stealth kill like higher level enemies where you can't just necessarily one-shot them normally, but they also give you that ability like really early on, which is kind of weird. And so you kind of just need to, you can invest in it like basically at the start of the game and just always have it. Oh. I didn't even notice that person was up there because they, you know, hadn't spotted me because they're kind of useless. Was the key under this rock? That's really funny. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Where is this enemy? Oh, there's a snake. Oh, okay. I was like, where did an enemy come from? But it was just a sneaky snake. Okay, let's go back to this door. Let's see what's in here. And then we'll start. What is this? It's me, your boy. How's it going, Mountain Nerd? Hope you're having a good day, Caleb. Ooh, it's a Roman artifact. Okay, so now we're going to... What are we doing? So we're done with this, I guess? Yeah. Ooh, there's a zealot, and then... Okay. So let's go over here and fight this zealot and do this. This thing was my horse. Where is my horse? Horse? Okay, well, we're gonna just walk it. Horse is being weird. Caleb, I hope you're having a great day. Oh, there we go. Pretty good. About to stream some Fortnite, but wanted to stop by real fast. I appreciate you stopping by. I'll probably be doing this for probably another hour or so, but if you're still doing Fortnite, I'll try to give you a raid when we wrap up. So. Zealot identified. I mean, yes. I mean, identified is kind of a loose term. I mean, like, they're literally right in front of us. I don't necessarily say that's identified, but... Can we not assassinate?
I just separate you!
Oops, that was the wrong kind of ability. Cannot block that.
Yeah!
Again. I try to parry a lot, and I always forget that on some of these bigger enemies, it's just better to dodge, because you get an ability that just there, that when you do like a perfect dodge, it will actually like slow down time, and so it'll let you do like multiple hits before they can react. And there's definitely been some battles where like I just kind of chained off some of the perfect dodges in a row, and then...
The thrill of the chase!
Oh. That's not very nice.
I will pay! Work with me!
Yeah, they did a great job with the game. Before you were here, we were doing some stuff, and oh, there's like a flashbang. I've not seen that before. We were doing some stuff, and
Get behind if you can!
one of the things that did not work very well when you're going to stream is that the voice sync gets messed up somehow. And so it's a bit rough in conversations. It's not as bad in actual gameplay, like when you're not streaming.
There'll be bits
but
of you all over!
I thought I was looking away. But it does look a lot better. It's not struggling to also stream, I guess. Or it's not going through like the capture card, that kind of thing.
Not enough holes in you yet!
Okay, well, fine. You're throwing like landmines? That escalated quickly.
One slip, Runs!
I was literally running away from that. How did that hit me? I don't know if they understand how flashbangs work. Oh, and then I stepped on a mine. Then I stepped on another mine. I'm at very low health, and I have no... Okay, let's see if we can save this.
Not enough holes in you yet!
Nope. Oh, not dead. Okay, I'm dead. They got us. Okay, we're going to try that again. We're going to remember where the landmines go this time. And then we're going to do better off. I've tended to die against these zealots a couple times. They're definitely, like, I don't know if like unique enemies is the right word, but they're definitely unique enemies. Where they, and we're gonna bait him.
Boy.
We're gonna bait him off the road because I think that's some of what was happening here. Yeah, Cyberpunk looks awesome. I'll probably pick it up at some point, especially since CD Projekt Red has such a good history of like supporting their games. So it'll be like one of those really good games to pick up, like, I mean, basically anytime. And so it'll stay like great for years. And so. There we go. That's kind of what I was talking about. Like chaining the cycle. You and I have talked about this before, and I know I've probably talked about it with Justin too, or in Discord or something. This is like the 6 months of open world RPGs, and there's just so many that it's kind of like you just have to pick one and go with that, or you're just like stuck doing the open world fetch quest grind for months or forever, I guess, because it's like it's Legion. Then Assassin's Creed, then Cyberpunk, or then Spider-Man, and then Cyberpunk, and then through all of that, then you're like obviously like Legion and
There'll be bits of you all over.
Legion and Valhalla are the most similar out of those games, since it's both soft open world. There's just so many.
Not enough holes in there yet.
Big hit. Let's kill. I don't know why that does so much damage, but no complaints. I love this from
No sunlight reaches where you are going. May you bathe in serpent skins. Your name, Frownhold, Quick the Dead, whatever it may be, is stained forever.
My name is Horsa. I'll have silver in the mouth of my home. Please say that it is spent well and frivolously.
Sweet. Let's go back to this village. Ooh, up like that. Okay. So now that we beat the guy, oh no, we're still a ways away from our parry damage. We're 1 level away. So let's do this. Ooh, minor armor room. Note clues. Your head out. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope your Fortnite stream goes well.
Have spun.
Why the cursing, Vikinger?
These are the funeral embers of the last of my raiding crew. One by one, they have fallen.
Sounds like you need to get good.
Heavy loss.
There is more. Just days ago, news from Norway tells me my family has been taken by the plague. All of them.
All of them. The whole family was taken.
My wife, my children. All my pretty ones. It is too much.
You must grieve for your lost friend.
I cannot weep. As a raider, I taught myself not to. Could you give me leave to weep?
What do you mean?
You are a Vikinger, as am I. Perhaps if you gave me leave, I would water the earth with a storm of tears to soften the pain.
Oh, wow. It's like a 3.
Consider me your chieftain. Consider that I command you. Weep, Vikinger. Weep.
It is no good. I cannot. I cannot.
Punch him.
Oh, God.
It's a oh, here he goes. Super weird quest. Like that was very strange. At least he's weeping now. So I'm curious, like, because I had a choice there, dialogue-wise. So, like, since I'd done enough of the flighting, like, poem stuff, I was able to, like, be like, express your emotions. But I'm curious, like, if I hadn't done that, and I'd fought him, like, I assume we would have fought to the death, because that's, you know, kind of like Eivor's thing. But, like, we would have fought to the death, but, like, since he's alive, like, will he come back? Or is it just like, nope, that's it. That was his thing. I don't know. Kind of interested in what's going to happen with that.
We must be careful now.
I'm sure someone's figured it out and... Oh, ran into a tree. And it's like on a wiki somewhere or something like that. What is happening? Mission discovered. I like discovering things because it gives me XP. Let's move this out of the way. Hop into this house. So we can loot some stuff. Cool. Take this chest. Is it a little note? What's this? By a trembling hand. What sounds are those? The nights are filled with horrific howls and snarls, unlike ever heard by man. Several pigs have gone missing, and today Eglin found a cow ripped to bloody shreds. If it is ghouls or fiends from hell, may the Lord help us. So I don't know. It sounds like wolves. Like, I don't want to be that guy. But, like... So yeah, it sounds like those wolves that are, like, literally right there. Wow. Wow. Okay, we're gonna not do that. So those wolves are level 160, and I think we're 115 right now. Super hype for Cyberpunk, but after all the delays, I'm just like, I'll play it when I get around to it. Cyberpunk can wait for me. Dude, I feel that so much. Like, they're not following me right now. Okay. I just can't do my map anymore because of this. But yeah, like, I feel that. Like, there's been so much going on with that game that it's just like, eh. I really like the picture someone posted the other day of they rickrolled people where they put the "never gonna give you up" on a where they put the "never gonna give you up" on a, like, on the Cyberpunk font or whatever, that like yellow thing that they do for the delays. It was really clever. I was a huge fan of that. It's like, that's peak internet for me. What is happening here? Okay. It's just like a random rock with stuff around it. Cool. Seems like a weird thing to put there, but I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? So let's go over here. We obviously can't take the wolves yet, but I'm hoping that we can at least, maybe through going through this building, we can get down and get this treasure. And then, yes, cool. So, we gotta blow this up. Is there anything in here we can use? No. Okay, so we'll use our explosive arrow. Probably one of the best skills in the game, just for like simple navigation purposes. It makes it so, like, there's so much stuff that you can like easily get around to when you have the to not have to find where the explosives are or things like that. Okay, where are we at? Yeah, so we'll go here, and then I think we're gonna head back to the village from this point. since we'll have a fast travel point. And anything that's close to this fast travel point will be easy for us to get to in the future because of fast travel. Playthrough. Yes. I'm kind of considering. Oh, how are you? Or are you the cat? Oh, this is the cat that was on my boat. Oh wait, are you attacking me? Oh no, you are. You're not the cat on my boat. I'm super confused. You're like a horse or something. No, interesting. Hey, Ubisoft, calm down. Yeah, but Justin, I am kind of torn because, like, based on what I know of the game, like, Nomad doesn't seem like a specific playthrough I want to do, but I want to see Alana's content, just because, like, following her for years, and so it's like, and like I know that this was such a huge moment for her career and stuff like that, so like I'm considering like playing through like some portion of the game, then doing the Nomad playthrough, and then like going back to the main game. But I'm not sure, like, I might actually like have to look up where her content is to see if that's what I want to do, or if I'm just gonna do like the whole playthrough Nomad, just so I can get everything from her, like from her content. But I don't know, we'll see. Assassin's Creed. Do the thing. No. 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 Come on. Why are you gonna do me like that, Assassin's Creed? Okay, so what happens if we go this way? We climb up specifically onto... There we go. That's what I want to happen. Now we can Speaking of cyberpunk stuff, I saw a cool video on IGN where they did like the history of cyberpunk, and it kind of did a lot of the stuff that's like led to where the world is currently in the game. And it's like, oh, that's really cool. It's kind of, I guess, similar to what they did with The Witcher, where like the first Witcher game is not the beginning of the stories of Geralt, but instead picks up like partway through. And so that's pretty cool. That like they kind of, it's not to say that they even need to go and do a sequel or a prequel, but it kind of just gives you some. Nope, I don't want to do that. You cannot smash. It kind of gives you a good way of like, if you want to learn more about this world, there's plenty more. Versus kind of just saying this is a game in a cyberpunk setting. Go down the well. I was like, I wonder where the chest is going to be. Okay, so I got that. So with that done, can't do that, obviously. I don't overly feel like doing those right now. That raid is still above our power. We can probably take the raid. Raids tend to be relatively easy, like as far as challenge goes. So like we could probably start doing raids that are in the 16s, like the 160s. I don't know why I said we can definitely do this one. But yeah, well, let's go back. We're gonna go and level up our town some. What we want to do? I guess we want to speak to Trove. We'll do this and then start the next, what are they called? The next alliance. Oh, and I just realized my other light is not on. Cameron, that's silly. I got a second light so that I can not look as wonky wearing a hat in the dark, and then forgot to turn it on. So hopefully that's better. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to use it so that it's not like super bright, but also isn't like useless, but I don't know. Still trying to fill it out. And so from here, let's see, what all do we have left to upgrade?
Show me.
So we have this. What is this? That improves the feast. This is more feast. Didn't we just do? Yes, we just did cartographer, and it was a waste of money. Oh, we don't have enough to do any of these. Okay. That's kind of just... Oh, we can do some. Okay, so I'm going to keep looking around. I thought we... Okay, so what is this one? So we can't do that one, and it's feast buff anyway, so I don't overly care about this. I'm not huge on the tattoo shop. I didn't like a lot of the actions, or a lot of the options when I was looking at it. So, let's see. Is there anything else really cool, though? No, it seems like everything else is pretty much feast buff. So, let's go ahead and grab Tattoo Shop. Just to get an upgrade for... Oh, how can we put here? Let's do this. Yeah, that looks cool in front of the entry. And then we're gonna go right here. Oops, not in there. Go right here. Let's build this. Wow, we did not get a lot of supplies from that raid. What is this pig doing? Just walking around the town.
You really think fighting can compare to sagas, to true poetry?
To
poetry? I think it conquers it. It is quick, clever, accessible to all. It is the art of the masses.
I love this conversation.
What is happening here?
I'm so excited
Holger
about this.
wishes to prove that flighting is a lesser art. I am correcting him.
It is unrefined, unpalatable, unpleasant. I could beat you without a lick of practice.
That is not so, you thick-headed... Eivor, care to judge a flighting?
Yeah, this seems fun.
I would happily judge, brothers.
I like the flighting.
Show me what you have.
I will begin. There's a skin-deep resemblance twixt Holger and me. For inside, he's just hot air and bad poetry. Well, in all but our talent, we're certainly twins. It should be no surprise to see which of us wins.
Not bad. Now hear this. You see, flighting is simple, so hearken to me. Look, anyone can do it. It's so easy. But the true challenge in life is to do something more. Like writing sagas, painting pictures, and lore.
Oh man, not after a good start.
Lore. There. What do you think, Eivor?
I mean, like, you very much struggled.
All this is the clear winner, Holger.
I should have expected no less from you, Eivor. You have no ear for these things. A pity.
Thank you, Eivor. for acknowledging the natural order.
The natural.
Oh, look at you, Chewie.
Oh, Chewie. So Chewie is my wolf that we rescued? Yeah, we rescued. Ooh, we got a puppy. And this is this guy that collects all the Roman stuff. Okay, cool.
Here you are. More relics for your collection.
Let me see what you have. Wonderful. And here is something for you. There should be more like this out there.
You need 7 now?
I must be on my
total.
way now. Goodbye.
Vale, Eivor.
So, what are we at? Inventory. Oh, we're at 5, so we're only 2 away from a second one. Okay, so let's do that, and then go talk to this person in a second. I want to go and see if we've killed enough members of the Order. Why do we have explosives next to the Longhouse? That seems like an awful plan. Like, what good can come of this? Like, that's poor planning. Are they just chilling? It's not actually, like, looking at anything? Huh. Well, okay. Let's see. Have we killed enough people to get... No. We don't have enough. Codex page.
I have to go.
Then go in
I like his
peace.
sword. I wonder if we get that sword. That looks really awesome. Okay. Now let's go and see what this is about. And then going under this. Going here. And then we'll start the next alliance. What is going on? Why are we like so far over here?
So much we weren't.
Oh, this is the person who's like
Tove.
Who's
Eivor,
somebody passed
it's
away.
Sven. He passed while I was away.
Tove. I'm sorry I wasn't there.
No one was. We had planned to brand Tekla's barrels that morning, and we talked about what we might have for supper. And when I went to collect him, he was in his bed, sleeping, I
Those are cool
thought.
tattoos.
But he was already gone.
I'm sure he went in peace.
But he went with plans. Things he wanted to do, things he meant to do. His death was so empty. Not like in our stories.
Life is not a story, Tove. It is a fractured shout, unguided by verse. Most of us meet untidy ends. If we knew the shape of our stories before we lived them, we would hardly attempt to live them.
I would have given anything for another day with Sven. Even a wordless one. He was not ready to go. Thank you, Eivor. I need to get home.
Be strong, Tove. And know
One of the
that
things
you're
that I like about
valued.
this game is that, like, they made Eivor like.
When I close
both,
my
like,
eyes,
smart,
Sven,
like,
I see
and
the
then,
signs on the arms of gods.
like, emotionally smart. So like, it kind of gets away from that, like, the normal, just like super brash Viking trope. Like, Eivor is a poet and like is good at connecting with people, and it's not like random that she is the one on this quest trying to build all these connections. It's like something she's actually good at. And so I thought that I like that is the direction that they went for Eivor. So we have any of those. Oh, we do have Trailwolf. Prince Leia finds you well. Trailbert has written me a few times, often in so much detail. As though I was there, he admires you, trusts you, and warms my heart to know that he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I've settled nicely. My new role court is behind me, and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercia is stable, thanks to you. You know, until another person decides they want to take over, and then, you know. The
I
Alliance
want
map?
to see the Alliance map.
So that's where we just were. Is that like upgrades? Let's do. I'm curious to what this is.
Hytham
I don't know what that
asked
symbol
that I
means,
traveled
so
to
we're gonna
London.
start this one.
What do you know of it?
A wild city, one that Halfdan Ragnarsson tried to claim for himself years ago. But it resists all attempts to be held.
Hytham claims the city is overrun by a strange cult, the Order
we're
of the
gonna fight
Ancients.
people from the
He asks
Order.
that I track them down and kill them. Doing so may help the honest people there, and earn us an ally in the process.
In a city so chaotic, it is worth a try. Approach by the North Gate and start asking around.
Cool. Let me see how we're gonna go. I forgot that we had the. That we had this talk
Good.
pretty
I
early in
await
the
your
game
return.
about there being a bunch of people from the Order here. Okay, so how far south are we going? Oh, we're going over here. So let's go. Okay, we're gonna go here. I'm gonna try this raid that's over here by it, and we're gonna see how that goes. It is like significantly above my power level, but when it comes to actually doing raids, as I was saying earlier, they tend to not be as hard because you have like your crew fighting also and stuff like that. So,
More sail!
see how we do.
Let's have a song.
It's not. Is this the place to? No, it's not. Okay, this is just a different raid.
What we got from there?
I don't think we're gonna specifically raid this, so we're just gonna keep sailing. And again, we gotta lower the mast. Okay, we're not lowering the mast.
Take it down!
Okay, we'll vanish. Yep. There we go.
Raise them up! Let the sail out!
There, okay, there's our. Take this down. Head and start taking out members of the Order.
Save it for later.
These people on the shores are just like not paying attention.
Let's
They're
hit
like,
the
oh, the boat's
bastards!
coming. They must be friendly.
Make them
And it's like, surprise! Fight this. Gain experience. Always like getting experience.
Thor lends me strength.
Oh, it stopped because we killed everyone, and so now we can stealth again. That's okay. I was really confused to why everybody was just standing around and not fighting. But that's a feature. Oh, now they saw us though.
Come, brothers. Let's do this. Strike for Christ!
Killing them.
Come on!
Making our way. Pushing up. Raiding things. We got a big crowd. We're gonna kill the ads first. Focus on the like severely lowered his strength. So that was pretty easy. And this is one of the reasons I was saying that raids tend to be easier. Like, that guy probably would have been a lot harder for me to fight one-on-one. Since it was during a raid, it wasn't so bad. Did not want a good photo mode. That guy done. Let's go. Resurrect this person. What is she? Oh, it's a crossbow.
I'll kill you.
Ooh, that was a hit. Let's go in here. Oh, Snick. There's another.
Come, help me with this.
No escape! Go! Follow my lead. Feel some of this.
Use this ability. Should knock out both of them. Let's revive this guy. This switch. Oh, it was a spear. Oh, I forgot I got that ability. So I forgot that this is one of the level ups that lets you basically pick up anything that's on the ground and throw it. And then there's also an ability, I was trying to do it earlier, where an enemy throws a weapon at you. If you parry at the right time, you'll just throw it right back. Stop it. I don't know why I keep doing this.
Give me a hand over here.
Just an arrow randomly going. Let's force this open. So there's typically other stuff. Avoiding just like that one big thing. Wow. Okay. I was over here talking about how raids are easy because you have your whole people, and then I get like a 2-shot. So I was at like a pretty healthy chunk alive, but I don't know. And like I thought we were in good shape to like shrug off a couple more hits, but I guess I was wrong. We're not gonna bother with this again. In that case, we're gonna just keep on heading down the river, and then come back to this once we're a little higher. I definitely think being like 115, I could very easily do that on a 30 raid, but maybe a 45 gap is just bigger than I'm thinking. I just need to get good. Oh, there's another little raid? What is this? Oh, this is just the other side. Okay. Sure, sure. Oh, we can start walking from here.
Let's sail! Hush now.
Okay, we're gonna kill this guy. We got some animal guts, sure. Let's see why we wouldn't do that. The fact that these people are okay with me just like attacking their cows, I think is a little strange, but like they just have like no issue with me picking up the cattle. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Got all of that. Got us some animal guts and some leather.
We should be rising.
I guess this would like alarm the guards if they were here. But since there's no guards around, no one cares that I'm like killing all these people's animals. Oh, so cool, we're near an assassin's bureau. I like that. Okay. So it's way below us. So how do we get in there? There's a key over here, so that seems like a decent place to start. You can never have too many keys.
This area is all ours.
Ooh, got some bad guys. Okay, so that's not good. We don't want to do that. No, this is like we don't want to do that. Nobody can. No one's gonna come investigate. We did all that work laying a trap. Okay, he is gonna come. There we go. This is an assassination. We're good. Don't mind us. Just go into the fire like it's no big deal. That one's bigger.
New leather!
What is happening?
Flee! Damn you!
Okay. not realize that guy was right behind me. Kited him a bit better than he did. I hit dodge. Stuff over. Okay. So you got the key, right? That was just yes. Okay. I looked away. So let's go into this. Ooh, another key. Let's dive. Is there anything down there? Ooh. This is fancy. Smash this nice. Here's this chest. This is restricted underwater. You can't just come here for fun. Glad we stopped to do that. Granted our level. We just saw a secret passageway. Oh, that was the secret passageway. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So let's level up real quick. Let's get our parry damage. So this way we can start doing that. And what is this one? Hunter combo. Releasing your arrows, you finish drawing to make it draw faster. Okay. Probably go get that new adrenaline slot. Archer volley. What's over here? Yeah. So we'll probably go and grab this adrenaline next, so that we can use more abilities. I really want to figure out how to get to that assassin's thing. It's like it's below us, but isn't really. So there must be something up there for that. Like on top or something like that we can drop down from. So I'm not really seeing another way. Let's go up. Let's
go,
fly.
Sunan.
Okay, so there's a key. So let's mark that. So we're gonna go get that key. Plant. There's a... Oh, it's below us. Oh, that wasn't exactly helpful then. Okay, so what else?
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Okay, so there must be another way in there later, or from a completely different angle. Very weird. We'll go walk through that archway just to confirm. There's a page. I hate those. Oh, what is this? What is this icon? I don't know what that icon means. That's the one, that's the secret, that's the underwater passageway that we were just in. Well, okay. Let's see, is there anything over here that goes down? This looks like a great place for a passageway. Yes, it is a great place for a passageway. Can we just climb up and then jump in? Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh, and this must be the exit that we wouldn't have been able to do because we can't move it, but we can't, So I think we're going to just immediately turn around and go back in. But yes, this is the actual exit. Okay, cool. that a thing it will allow us to do? Just throw it right on the ground. Oh, we can. Nice. I'll just leave these going. Be a nice fire hazard for the next people. So these are like explosive. Interesting. Okay, so let's shoot those and see what happens. Nothing? These are not something we can shoot? Oh, well, that's not fun. Ooh, got a letter. Evacuate order. All current servant hidden ones are hereby ordered to vacate the premises. Should you wish to continue our great work, make your way to the Bureau in Cologne. You will be welcomed. Magister Vitvis. Locked. So this is whatever it is that we needed that key for that we saw earlier. But they're giving us a bunch of arrows, and then we can't shoot these things. So I'm a little disappointed. Okay, so let's see. If we're going under here, ooh, there's an interesting skull. Weird. So there's nothing over here that we can go through. What? Small Genie, hey, how's it going? Been trying to catch the stream for ages. Hope your night is going. The night is going pretty well. Had a pretty busy day at work, but excited to be able to spend some time playing. How's your day going, Small Genie? Hope it is going well. I'm very happy that you're here. Oh, we can light more things on fire. Oops, if we could throw things correctly. My wife was making fun of me the other night because I was talking about how Eivor should like burn something down. And she was like, are you saying that because Eivor is a Viking or because you just like lighting things on fire? And I was like, I just enjoy chaos. And, you know, sometimes it's fun to embrace the Viking side of the character. What are they? So those are candles. Okay. So what are we missing? Is that... It doesn't look like it would break. They gave us a bunch of arrows. Why did they give us a bunch of arrows if we weren't supposed to shoot anything? So did we just miss something towards the back of this? There's like a little hole there. Because if we can go back there, that's where this door is, but it looks like this is how we're supposed to leave. Okay, so maybe I'm just being silly and assuming that this way was the exit, where it's actually just the way to the next section of the Bureau. So maybe I was just being silly there. It does look a lot like an exit, though. Yeah, this is definitely an exit. Go back in, look around one more time, then we'll call it and move towards the next thing. I'm so super confused why they would give us arrows without us to shoot. Fell in the water. Too busy looking around. Falling in the water. That's where we came in. Lit the things on fire, which clearly didn't do anything. To evacuate. We can't get through this door. Let's go back up here. This isn't like a secret door, right? What am I missing? Shoot arrows through the fire. I like where your head's at. I really like where your head's at. Let's go around to this side. Alright, so if we like crouch down and shoot there. Does that do it? No. fire. Not this one. I really like this idea. I fully support shooting arrows through the fire. I'm supposed to be shooting it. I can go back in the water for a second. Some would say getting in the water is the opposite of fighting. Okay, so what's down here? Okay, there's a thing on this side that we can't get over there. I feel like they intentionally made certain areas, like, unplayably dark. It's like, I guess I can Odin sense, and that helps, but it just seems like they basically are, like, making you Odin sense. So confused. Is it just like the super random area that like... I mean, we know where the key is. Oh, did not want to jump off, but... What if this just like happens to be the key that we have and I just assumed we didn't have it? I don't think we actually tried to open the door. And I was making sure this wasn't like a thing from earlier where the answer was to shoot something through the door. I feel like we can light these on fire somehow, but I'm not knowing. Okay, what if... So behind that is just that room. Once we climb on these. I had not intended to spend so much time here, but now I'm like super curious. Like I thought we'd kind of just be doing it in and out. No, did not do anything. There is nothing on the statue. There seems to be nothing on any of the statues. What is going on? We tried to burn that, it didn't burn. We've tried to light the things with, and they did not light. What happens if we shoot this log? We did not try to shoot the log. No, it did nothing. Like this looks like it's like tinder. Like something happen if we throw fire at this? No, they did not light. What is going on? I'm super confused by this room. Super confused. Moving on. We'll come back to this another time. Okay, just kidding. We're gonna climb on this. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. Moving on for real. I got nothing. Maybe you have to have fire arrows, but you don't have them unlocked. Yeah, maybe there's something. Cause like I have like an explosive arrow, but it uses my like ability, and so it seems weird that that would be what I needed to do here. But let me go and kill these guards.
Knock the idiots down.
Oops. Ooh, you got a puncher. Parry damage. Nice. Okay. This person just over here watching. No big deal. Okay, so let's go investigate what this thing is over here. We're going into... Ooh, probably up there. Right up by the steeple. I like that.
cautious around here.
Garrison? It's a garrison. Why are people guarding it? It's a big brain right there. Okay. So we broke that, but it's too small for us to go in. Okay, what are we doing? Eivor, get your life together. Okay, here we go. Drop it down. The bad guys with us? The Ray will with us. Okay, so where? Now I need to go back up. I can't. Oh, right there. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, drop it down, drop it down. Okay, so what do we have in this chest? It's locked. Ugh, we did all this climbing, and then we still just go kill this guy. Oh, he's a big one. Can we do a raid? No. Nope, we did not want to do that. That messed up our stealth attack.
Here's a rock for your skull!
Okay, well, good job, Cameron. We done goofed there, and now everything is messed up. Not let this guy ring the bell. Perfect planning. So what we did there is I just felt bad for spending so much time trying to get that thing to work that I was like, you know what, we just need a good combat section. And I just did this all. Okay, so I'm ringing the bell now. That happened.
Steady. Let's
It's
tire
always a
our
problem. It's the same guy. Stop trying to ring the bell. Oh, that was nice easy stuff there.
Odin's got this. Just watch.
Glory to the victor! Treacherous kind! Allow!
Oh, no, don't ring the bell. We did not want that to happen. Okay. That was not where we wanted to be.
Together, right?
Where did that go? This guy's good. Okay, okay.
Come, troll shadows fishbait!
I mean, I don't want to do like the typical like video game thing. Why are we fighting these people? I'm super confused as to why we're fighting. They seem like Vikings. I'm like super confused to why these people are our enemies. I'm doing it. But why are we fighting? Can't we all get along? That's really the question I have. Killed him with a parry? That was kind of nice. Okay. That's all done. get the key that we were like... We did this because we wanted one key. Like, and then we just had to kill like 80 people. We just wanted one key. We could have just been friends. Oh, we can shoot and bring down the bells? Oh, that's super useful. I sure wish I would have known that before. I was just trying to kill the people as they went to ring the bells. Come on. Okay. So back in here. Trying to do this whole time. Oh, cool. I'm just climbing this ladder. I like that. And then, cool. Now we can just go up this way. And now we can open this chest that we're just like, oh, blacksmith saber. What is this? A superior hammer. Which I think just means, yeah, that just means it's second tier. So let's compare. Obviously our current weapon's going to be better because it's maxed out on the next like equipment up. But heavy critical hits knock enemies to the ground. It's not exactly where we want to be. Okay. Oh, actually, one of the things I wanted to try during this stream was... I've never actually used a two-handed weapon. And do we have a superior two-handed? No. Well, so maybe we're not going to do that now. But I've never actually used the two-handed weapon, and so I'm kind of interested to try it. Oh, no, it's because we can dual wield heavy weapons. So why is it letting us do that? To do. Where is that? Use this. Okay. Now let's put this on. No, we don't have anything equipped. Yeah, I never actually used a two-handed, so let's try it for a little bit. What else is near us? Okay, I think we're gonna head towards the quest now. It's been a while. We've done the open world thing. Let's go actually do the quest that we came here to do. Where are people? No. One thing that's always kind of confused me about games like this is like, whoa, it's somebody ran by. It's like, I mean, granted, people don't like run a ton in real life, but it just kind of always struck me as weird. Of like, people are just in a hurry. Like, got places to be. Like, why does, like, if you run, the guards are just like, immediately, I must kill them.
Let's go hooded here.
Okay. So let's go up here. Can we assassinate these people from above? No. I wouldn't let us assassinate them. Here we go. Bam! Okay. Like I said, we're going to go for the quest, and then I immediately just found something else I wanted to do. You know, just kind of classic RPG things. Oh, cool. We can still parry with a two-handed. Like that.
We walk together! Oh, man. Not doing good. Not doing good.
Wager on who gets the kill?
We're throwing axe. Hit him with the... Move them into their frame. Knock them both out. That's cool. I like that. Where's this other? Oh, we got a big boy.
Here of far, you die.
Come on, start walking. Start walking.
My back.
So I kind of like two-handed, but this weapon is definitely not strong. So we're gonna definitely switch back to the single axe after this fight. I just feel like even with that higher damage, it's like it's 71, but our one-handed axe is 95. So I mean, again, which makes sense. Like our regular axe is max for like its capabilities, and that two-handed axe is like the most basic version. So it makes sense that what we've been using would be more powerful. So let's get out of that. Let's loot. Oh, there's another enemy. Again, I don't know why we're fighting here. I mean, I know why we're going to the city to fight. Like, all these people are part of the order. Like, that's what you're telling me? So, smash stuff. Oh, that's weird. Can we not go through this cloth? Okay, we can't go through the cloth. That's kind of weird. So we did all this, and I think the thing that we came in here to get isn't even in here. It's on the outside somewhere. So that's the thing. Well, that happened. Yeah, the thing that we went in there to fight for is all the way over here, in this area. So I assume this is... yeah, that's barred. Okay. You know what? Oh, there's some enemies. Here. Sneak around and assassinate this guy. Yes. Let us get this. Yes. Got it. Okay. Doing okay, doing okay. How far are we? Tired yet? Alright, somebody else coming after me? Why are you coming after me? It seems not worth it to me. I will take the easy XP. So. If you're here in chat hanging out with us, hope you are having a great day. We're playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
The Cripple Gate of London. Might find an official worth his salt here.
We've been going for about 30 hours in the game so far, and so...
I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh?
Oh, he's helping the person.
Hey, bear on, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 years back.
Trigger?
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery.
Stow!
No, man. Somebody's mad. Oh, we got some big boys. I like his, like, beard, but also has mutton chops.
Avgos wants his cut of the summer harvest.
Like, that's a bold look.
Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
I'm gonna be honest. Part of why I started playing female Eivor is because of how bad the beards look in this game.
The farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant that if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Oh, we fighting for it. Ooh. This guy's a boss.
Is this kind of noise common to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. And try not to kill anyone, eh?
Try not to kill anyone is not exactly Eivor's strong suit.
Watch your head there!
Eyes on your own foe!
Like, Eivor literally just excels at killing people. And I think it's always weird when they make you do fist fights. Like, I don't know, that seems out of character.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, is that it?
I'll have dealings with any who can deliver a fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that's you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
Oh, you're a burly fighter.
A burly name for a burly man. I like one who can hold himself in a brawl.
To walk tall in London, a man must know how to swing his fists.
It's not empty praise I give.
Super awkward
Well,
wink.
your candor is appreciated.
Take me to your governor, Stow. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
You got this giant bow.
What can I call you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor, of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So I like that the whole context for like all of this
So
happening
this
is
is
like,
London.
we just want to make friends.
A city built by giants.
So they say.
Like,
she's an old place.
Just want to be
surly as
friends.
they come.
We gotta kill
But
people,
there's a
make
mystery
friends, we
here
kill
I
people.
quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenreach. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them.
What's wrong with priests?
And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, are me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking horde put down in London for a season. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the ear. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
We don't seem to be in a hurry. Okay, there's a cutscene. Like, we seem to be walking pretty slow for...
God, no. No.
Oh.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
Oh, man.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
Oh, man, he got. Oof.
You've no need for outsiders, Stow. It's a private matter.
There's no cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate.
We
All
fought together
thugs
once,
from the
so now we're
garrison.
best friends.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stow. It can't go on like this.
If this one had a head, you'd be calling him Trigger. Yes, your governor?
God above, the man is dead. Some respect, please.
We'll get along well, you and me.
You must be Erke, London's second reeve.
Erke Botel's son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. She came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with the clan.
And of
He
course
would have
things didn't
welcomed
work
you
out.
heartily. He was a trusting man. And I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a ladder on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Trigger had men with him at all times. How could the killers get through?
There must have been no... well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg.
Could have been
dear.
anyone.
What is it?
Dirty notes from a mistress. Sorry. Mistresses. In Trigger's death.
Ah, yes. The old man had a wandering hand. And I
didn't know. I didn't think.
He didn't want you to. It was his secret to keep.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
Ooh. What I plan to do, but...
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Find anything? Besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks? No.
What is this? This hasn't happened before. Interesting.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
Oh, so this is filling in the 3 people.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average, and 1 massive.
Okay, okay. Over here. Did we miss something? No. Okay. So we are missing something. So there's something else in here that we didn't get. Oh, yeah, there's a body up there. That'll do it. Don't mind me, just climbing on things.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on, there's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal.
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it, even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat, probably as he read the letter.
Ooh, so one of them
One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together. 3 sets heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by monikers. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Oh,
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London. Who can we trust?
Only the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The leech hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
what is that?
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city.
They built this city.
Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Okay. So it seems almost like they,
well,
the
now
people
the
killing
locals
could
have
be
caught a
assassins.
whiff of this fatted mess.
The temple is yours to explore, Eivor. It's to the east of here. I must wear my Reeve's face for a time.
Keep away! Keep away! The fight is over. Town Hall will follow soon.
It's like, so it seems like almost, cause like, typically in the game, the monikers
Should
of like
the Reeves change their
something.
minds, I will have to gut them and put a puppet atop London's throne. But Stowe seems a good man. I will trust his word.
If I find one crack, that statue is as fragile as the rest of my collection and costs more than the hovel you call a home.
Just a clay man with his cock out, you nutter.
These guys have the key.
I have a friend who needs that little Roman man you have. Octavian of London.
I have a guess who your friend is. And no,
this is
Osbert
Maximilian.
cannot have his greasy pedestrian fingers on something so exquisite.
Osbert.
Oh, that is delicious. Yes, Osbert. A name fit for a poor failure. It'll cost a cow's weight in silver to get it in his hands.
Okay, so I need to get my charisma up to 5.
I'm not leaving London without that sculpture.
Then you'll just have to return with more coin.
I don't feel like
Dane.
spending that much coin on it.
I need to keep Maximilian distracted and out of the way if I am to steal that statue.
Wait, can we pickpocket? Is that like a...
Just a clay man with his cock out, you nutter.
Odd jobs for coin! Odd jobs for coin!
Okay, let's see. What we got?
This place is heavily guarded.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, we'll come back to this. Let's go advance the plot a little bit more.
Off with you!
I say that, and then we get stuck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Have you watched the latest episode? No, I've not gotten to watch the latest episode of The Mandalorian yet. I've heard it's a really good one, and this season as a whole has been fantastic. I mean, I say that. The last season of Mandalorian was great too. It's not like a surprise that this season's really good. But we'll probably be watching later tonight. But just with how our evening schedule worked out, we didn't have time to watch it before I started the stream. So. So something down below us. Okay, so here, so we need to find an entrance. Cool, cool. I mean, it seems like this
Cast
whole
about this land, my friend.
giant area is the entrance. Oh, don't do full spoilers. Not yet. No, I got
The
you.
Temple
I
of
got you.
Mithras. Well guarded for a tangle
yeah,
of old
we should-
ruins.
well,
I
hopefully-
need to find the entrance.
we're hopefully going to watch later tonight. And so, I'm really excited about it. I have seen a little bit of like spoilers that, but nothing too serious. So again, it's telling us we need to find an entrance, and it just seems like a super obvious entrance, right? Like, find the entrance to this place. You mean the giant door?
They will attack on sight here.
Okay, so can we go up? No. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go, but we're gonna go around this way. Nope. Okay, here we go. Now we can go up. No, can't go up. And then ideally we'll assassinate this guy. That'll let us go in access. Good enough. It's not quite what we wanted to happen because that means that the corpses are just like plainly visible, but oh, that guy landed on that tarp. That's kind of nice. Switch to the other side. Oh, that guy's a big boy, so we can't kill him with one arrow. So let's kind of work our way through. After you watched it this morning, you started to watch a movie called Godmothered. It was meh. Oh, you watched like 20 minutes. I've heard of Godmothered. I'm kind of sad to hear that it was meh. Like, it sounded okay. So yeah, they are part. So either these are the three killers and they like revealed themselves, or these are okay. So these are the killers. Okay. Okay. To leave. Okay, so it seemed like it was setting up that they were the people that were trying to, that the killers were after, but it appears that I was incorrect. Could get better. So you're gonna try to finish. Let me know what you think once you finish it. Like I said, I'm definitely interested in it. I just didn't quite. It wasn't one of those things that I was in like a specific hurry to see. But I am planning to maybe watch it like time at work or something while I do other things. Okay, so I'll just that. Okay, so we'll go this way.
Killed several cowards already!
Man.
Kill! Kill!
Wow, that was pretty brutal. Okay, so we're here. Okay, so now we need to. Okay, so this isn't the temple. Okay, so we're still trying to find the entrance. This is just like the foyer. Who is behind the order? This seems like a major reveal if this is like who is the actual like leaders of it compared to who's behind this group that's like operating out of this area. Seems like a huge like a huge reveal for the rest of the plot. That's super weird. It's like we can move that, but it doesn't do anything.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted, like we found in the villa. And there is a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Cool. Oh, so maybe it's like, yeah, like who's the leader of this group of the Order? Mulan is now on Disney Plus for everyone to watch. I'm probably going to watch it soon. I enjoyed Mulan. It's one of those movies that, like, it definitely is not, like, the best movie, but I did enjoy it. I kind of wish, and I talked about this on the podcast, since we watched it, like, when it came to Disney Plus. I think the things it does best are when it distances itself from the animated movie. And I think in general, like, the biggest fault of the movie is that it doesn't distance itself far enough.
The compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the Arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Whoa, the Arrow is an archer. Who would have guessed? But definitely know what you think of it, Justin, when you watch it. I'm curious to hear your take. Okay, so let's see. What's over here? Nothing. Perfect. Smashing stuff. Normal Viking things. We already come this way. Check that. Did you know Andrew? Yes, I remember them. Yeah, we weren't like specifically close. Like, I don't know if we ever really had much like mini conversations one-on-one, but yes, I do remember. Crazy, but like, you have a secret room with the door that's barred that's seemingly the only way in and out is through the ratings and stuff. That doesn't seem super efficient.
Messages between the leech and the compass. Healing, gutting. The leech is a strange one, but the compass calls the strikes.
So the governor means to interfere in our work. We must eliminate him now and make a grand show of it. Take his head if you desire and serve his eyes to the river eels. Oh, there's river eels. We need eels for something else. His head and eyes will remain with me. You aid my work. You're really weird. And then tomorrow morning to discuss the opening of the port. It will be his last negotiation. Be ready with your tools. The Arrow will bring his own. Father, Mother, and the Sacred Voice go with you. Compass. He was extremely lucky and walked into a store and was able to pick up a PS5. That's crazy. Like, so many people have been having trouble and to just like walk in and get one. That's crazy.
I've got enough to go on for now. Erke and Stowe must see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least soon and we'll feast.
I mean, I guess, like I say, that's kind of weird. Granted, like, that's basically what happened with mine, right? Is like, you walked into a Target and they just happened to have one, and that was how I got it. Like, so I guess it's not that. And that was even, I mean, granted, I feel like PS5 launch wasn't nearly as, like, I don't know if intense is the right word, but the PS4 launch wasn't nearly as intense as the PS5 launch. In terms of like, okay, I thought I'd missed an area, but I guess I did not. Oh, cool. We get a little shoot thing. But is there anything else? Nope. Nothing else. Okay, so I guess we're done. Let's get out of this. Oh, did we go backwards? No. This is where I wanted to go. It's just up on this side. Loot. Cool. Oh, did not get it. Nope, that's not the exit. I was like, it's on the other side, and then immediately walked through to this side I just said it was on. Oh, well. How did we get in? I thought it was over here. Didn't we come in this way? What? We just like walked in. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
The gods here
There
are
was
vigilant.
stores where- Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered. So it wasn't... It's definitely more weird to just walk in and grab a PS5. Yeah, I just don't. And maybe I don't, yeah. Like I said, I don't know, and I just use the bathroom. Cool, cool. Classy, classy. But, yeah, it just seems like... Like, I know it was, like, hard to get a PS4, like, right at launch. But then, like, again, it just kind of felt like right after that it was fine. I was talking with somebody online the other day, and we were talking about, like, if Sony, like, intentionally has lower stock to raise demand. And personally, I don't necessarily think that's the case, but it's one of those, like, I don't think we'll ever, like, really know until Sony is like, yes, we intentionally did this. But it just seems like demand is so much higher this time. But yeah, I don't actually know. It's just kind of what it feels like from being on the internet. I mean, especially on our front with two of our co-hosts, like, wanting to get PS5s but unable to. Or unable to easily get one.
It's worth knocking on a few doors. That's all I'm saying.
Tigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Eivor, you bring good findings, I hope?
We do bring
A
good
few
findings.
sheets of vellum, notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they're called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
This secret
That would take
society,
some
I've never
time to
heard of it
explain.
before. What a
But know
coincidence.
this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I can't say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately. But not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again, in several places. Cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests that he's an archer.
I'd bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The one market to the west, you know where it is? That sure is convenient. Let's say, so, well, yeah, because more people are stuck inside, so a lot more people are playing video games. Very good point, Justin. Like, we'll be doing our 2020 top 5 in a couple weeks, and it's been a great year for
compass
video
is a mystery.
games. Like,
He's mentioned
a
often,
rough year,
but there's
obviously,
little to go on.
But like, just like looking at the games that came
Said
out
he
this
was
year on top of
Frankie's
console
captain,
launch,
did you?
it's
To
definitely
find
been a good
him,
year
we'd
for
have to
games.
mark the ships that came and went along the
At least
Thames.
from a AAA
Captains
perspective.
are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
We kill the arrow and the leech, then sit back and wait. Let the compass come to us. Let's not waste any more time. We will find the arrow and the leech.
Like
Killing
Scalpers are
both
much
should
worse
drag the
this
compass
time,
back
too.
into port.
Yeah,
Stone,
I definitely
I'll
agree.
catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
I do also feel like scalpers are a lot worse this time. And sometimes I wonder if that's like me paying more attention to the internet, but like I feel like in general this time there's so much more going on. Ooh, a lot of XP. Although I have really enjoyed the people that will like send scalpers like a request to buy something and be like, yeah, I want to meet up and buy this. $1,000? Sure, I'll pay $1,000. and then they like don't actually show up, and so it's like, yes, get them. Okay, so I think we're gonna go. I think what I said last time is we were gonna work our way towards this adrenaline, so we can use more abilities, and so. Landing successful melee hits. Actually, no, we're going to go down here. This seems very useful. What is this? Charged shot. Fully charged by pressing R1. Attack cannot be cancelled. Okay, I think we're going to do a couple quick things and then probably wrap up the stream. There's been a bunch on Reddit lately where people will like post the text conversations, but they'll do like, hey, I see that you have this, and it's like, I need one right now, I'll pay, I know you're doing it for this, but it's highest bid, right? I'll bid 300 higher than what you're asking. So like, they'll be asking 1,000, they'll be like, I'll do 1,300. And then like, they're like, whoa, really? Like, it's like, yeah, I just really need to get it. And then they'll be like, okay, you want to meet at such and such? And they're like, yeah. And they'll give them like the runaround, and people will be like, or the scalpers will be like, hey, I'm here. Are you here? I'm like, yeah, I'm right outside. I don't see you. Yeah, I'm here. I don't know why you can't find me. And then like after 10 minutes, they'll be like, you know, I'm just messing with you. You suck. I hate scalpers. I hope I wasted your time. It's like, get them. Those scalpers get what they deserve. Look at all these birds. Birds for scale. The synchronization was complete. Thank you. Yeah, it's so good. So we might do some of these real quick. These are fun little
New
side
requests
quests.
have come in while you were away, Eivor.
How do you know my name? You don't know me.
Someone went missing. Do you actually do all your contracts yourself?
Okay, so where are we going from these? Way over here? Well, we can't do that one, really. We can do this. Okay, so I think we're going to do these side quests, and then I'll probably call it after this. Yeah. In fact, we might just do this first one. I just accepted this one, but oh wait, this one's expired, right? Oh no, that's a different thing. We want to do this one. So let's fast travel here. We're gonna skip the stuff that we're gonna go through, but yeah, we're gonna do this side quest and then we'll call it for the stream. Where are we? Oh, it's back there. So where are we dropping? Okay. Let's go here. Oh, come on. Really? So you can't hop down? Hey! Oh, look at all these foxes. On the other side, there are people using YouTubers' photos, and they'll be like, yeah, I'm selling consoles and then take people's money and not send them a console. Yeah, that's like, I mean, scalpers are awful, but like, that's even worse. Like, if you're gonna say, like, if you're gonna scalp and then not even actually have a product to sell, like, that's even worse. I know, like, that's kind of like, I don't know if it's still a thing, but that was like a classic eBay thing for a while, where it was like, this is a PlayStation box, and so they would just make sure, find the missing person. They would just make sure it wasn't like that it was listed that it was a box you were playing for, but also wasn't like
show me what lies
super
ahead.
clear. So that way, they would get people to pay like $600 for the PS3 box or something like that. And it's like, Like, that's really bad. Like, and they were using that to, like, skirt eBay's rules of, like, well, we delivered the product that we said. It was clearly advertised. And then... wow. Hitting him with arrows is not knocking him down. There we go. It took like 8 arrows, but we got it. Oh, we got shanked. Getting shanked. Getting shanked. That seemed fishy. On the other drivers that are stealing consoles, yes, that's crazy. I know I was watching something the other day about it was like someone on DoorDash that was delivering through DoorDash or something that like, oh, this is a member of the order. That was like delivering a package and then, delivering food, obviously it's DoorDash. I'm distracted by my random story. They were delivering the food and then they like took the picture of it at the door and then immediately picked it up and left. And like just stole the food. And I was like, what? Like,
I wish
you're
my
an awful
life
person.
had been a carnival of drinking ale and pissing.
It could have been, I'm sure.
No, we have not reached such a point. I used the order to live a life of ale drinking, but the price of my ale was murder.
There are people that bought, I thought they were getting a PS5 from eBay and oh my god. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I didn't know that was still a thing people did. But yeah, like that's awful.
Thank you, Ravenbearer.
Escape and protect civilians. Like literally people were fighting around here. Like I just didn't notice and there's like I like that. I've been wanting to get a good. Yes, and it's already upgraded. Nice. It's only a one-hander. Oh no, it is two-hand. Increases critical damage after a finisher. I like that. Like that's pretty cool sounding. Restore some health on a parry. That's a nice shield. I might start improving this Britain shield. Let's get out of here. This person. Yeah, it's still a thing. It's suspected. It is definitely like I said, that's like scalpers are awful. And then that's just like a whole different kind of bad. Like
May the skulls praise you, friend.
The person just like walks right back into. It's like you rescued me. Cool. I'm gonna go back now. Ooh. Okay. I know I said we were gonna be done, but they got me. Where'd my horse go? Oh, there we go. Okay. So I know I said we were gonna be done after that, but we're gonna go take out this zealot. I think this guy's nearby. Make progress on knocking them out, so. I not specifically mean to kill the horse, but that was a cool move. That was fancy. damage on that. No, this might be a bit rough, but let's see what we can do. Wow. Well, okay. This guy hits hard. I mean, he's power level.
Enjoying the chaos.
Nope. Let you do that. Okay, well, we're just dead. Okay, we're not gonna beat that zealot. How about that? Okay. With that, I think we're gonna go ahead and call the stream. Thank you so much, everyone who came and hang out. Justin, thank you for being here the whole time. You are amazing. And thank you everybody else who came by. As always, you can find First Geek 411 Monday nights over on our Twitch stream, 6:45 Mountain Time, and hang out. And we're happy to chat. We'll big call outs for our end of the year 2020 top 5. That'll be, I think, in 3 weeks. We haven't exactly finalized the time, but I think we're 3 weeks away from that, maybe 4. But I hope everyone has a great week, rest of your week, and have a great holiday season. So catch you later.